What's going on, guys? It's your boy Doug here with another sales update. Go ahead and smash that like button. All right, yeah, you know I don't talk like that. I just always see YouTubers doing that, and I wanted to do it one time, and like I don't talk like that. So, but what we're here today for is a sales update. I don't have a lot of great sales to show you guys, but I do have a few things. I can show you some vintage items and some non-vintage items. Maybe give you an idea of things that people look for and things that wouldn't think sell that might sell. So I got a few things, a couple of those items for you. So yes, get right into it. Okay, here we got a vintage 70s baseball jersey, like a rec league baseball jersey or a rec league softball jersey. It's from the 70s and it just says Kennedy Inc. on the front. It's got number 6 on the back and it's got a speed line athletic wear tag. I did look this up and it's from the 70s. So this did not sell for a lot of money. I did try to sell it for the $30 range. I finally bumped the price down, put free shipping on it, and it sold for $14.99. I think I paid $1 for this jersey, so it's kind of wrinkled there. I usually don't take pictures of stuff when it's so wrinkled, but maybe I was in a hurry. Okay, here we got a Peter Millar Summer Comfort dry fit polo shirt. I do like Peter Millar. Peter Millar is a very expensive brand of shirt, and they sell really well on eBay. It seems like the demand for Peter Millar has gotten bigger, so I think the $29 and the $35 days of a Peter Millar polo shirt are over, but you can still grab these for $3 to $5 and they'll sell for $20 to $25 pretty easy. I'd say in the $17 to $25 range depending on condition and your pictures. I went ahead and priced this at $19.99, free shipping, and got it sold. You know, they don't sell for as much as they used to, but still a good sell. All right, here we got a vintage item. It's a vintage 80s Jerseys brand. Here's the brand, Jerseys. It's a Jerseys brand gray crew neck sweatshirt, and it's got a pheasant. It's got a pheasant on the front of the shirt, and it's just like a little wildlife, and it's just like a little wildlife scene. I thought it was real cool. So I picked it, did have a stain on it. I've had it for a while, but it ended up selling for $17.99 plus free shipping. This thing did go first class. It was light enough so that it was under the 15-ounce range. So it did ship first class, so I saved some money on shipping. Paid about $3 for the shirt. Not a big sale, but this is one of those vintage items that you can put in your store. Maybe you don't think that this would sell, like if you're just flipping through, but if you know your tags, you know this is a Jerseys tag and you know it's from the 80s. Easy pickup for me and a decent sale. Wish it could have been a little bit more, but a decent sale. Okay, here we got a pair of Patagonia swim trunks. I know everybody knows about Patagonia if you're a reseller, especially an eBay reseller. Everybody knows about Patagonia, so I found these in the bins. So I got them, you know, I paid by the pound, $1.75 per pound, I think. So as light as these are, they were like 6 ounces, so you can imagine they're pretty cheap for this pair of shorts. I put it at $19.99 for a starting bid and was hoping it would go in the $25 range, but I knew they would sell, you know, for sure in the 7 days. But I only got one bid and they sold for $19.99. These are very light, they're cheap to ship. I love picking up some brand name swim trunks when I see them because they're so light and people are always looking for swim trunks. And these are nice, and Patagonia. Patagonia is trendy and really hot right now. Patagonia should be in your top 5 of brands of clothes to pick up when you see it at a thrift store. Hey, here we go. I picked these up for $2.99 at Goodwill. They are Atari 2600 like paddles. You know, you play Pong with them, and you can do other things with them. But these paddles, I actually had 2 pairs of them, and the same person bought both pairs. So I was able to sell both of them for $14.99 a piece. I wrapped both pairs of paddles in like a poly bag, each one in a poly bag, and then I shoved both poly bags into a padded flat rate mailer. So I got $28.99, and I did combined shipping, so $7.10 to ship that out. So I saved a little bit of money on shipping there. Hey, we got a Wilco World Tour 1999 2000 t-shirt. Really great condition. So the funny thing about this is, if I've had this shirt for about 2 years, and for some reason I couldn't sell it. I had it so long it turned vintage. I bought this thing in like 2017, and we got to 2019 and it was all of a sudden vintage. So I wasn't able to put that in the headline yet. I guess I didn't catch it, you know, until after it sold. I'm like, hey, 99 2000. I was like, this thing's vintage now. I've had it so long it's turned vintage. But it finally sold for $24.99 free shipping. It was a very nice shirt, very good condition. I'm not a Wilco fan, but imagine some of you guys are. I knew Wilco was a popular band, had a good following, and I picked it up. Probably paid $1 or $2 for this shirt, and it sold for $24.99 plus free shipping. So a good sale there. Hey, look what still sells after Christmas in January. I got this ugly, tacky, well, it's not really ugly. I mean, it's tacky because the artwork is like, there's a lot of artwork. It's really busy. That sweatshirt is really busy. I mean, look at this thing. Got a lot going on there. So I wouldn't really call it ugly, but it would categorize as a tacky Christmas sweater. You could wear this to a Christmas party or something. Anyway, it sold. It sold in January, and it sold for $14.99 plus $7.50 shipping. The reason it's at $14.99, I started this thing really high when I first got it, probably in the $30 range, but I never could sell it. Couldn't even sell it around Christmas time. But nonetheless, I paid, $3 for the shirt. Sold for $14.99. Buyer paid shipping. It's always good when the buyer pays shipping. This thing was over 16 ounces, so I had to charge shipping. And it cost $7.10 to get this thing out of here, so I charged $7.50. And that pretty much takes care of the 10% shipping cost fee. So not a great big sale, but just to goes to show you that these Christmas sweaters do sell after Christmas. So don't stop picking them. Don't stop picking them. Pick them when you see them. Hey, this just sold the other day. Actually, this is a Mardi Gras shirt. It's a vintage 1990 Joe Kane Order of the Pie Fat Tuesday shirt. As you know, Mardi Gras is right around the corner. I don't know anything about Joe Kane or Order of the Pie. I guess I could look it up. I might have looked it up when I first got this t-shirt. I just forgot. Let me see if I have anything in the description. No, I don't. So I don't know much about this shirt, but it sold for $14.99 free shipping. I think I paid about $1 for the shirt. This was a Salvation Army find when t-shirts are half off, or clothing is half off on Wednesdays. So I usually pick up t-shirts for about $1 when they have the half off day. So not a big sale again, but this is a cool little vintage piece. If you know your tags, I guess just looking at this, passing by, you wouldn't really do much with this. You just pass right by. But if you notice it has a Screen Stars tag, you know it's vintage. So, well, and this one, it says 90 on it. Like, that's a giveaway too. But that's the most important thing. The Screen Stars Best tag lets you know it's vintage. So I picked it up. Sold for $14.99 free shipping. Like I said, not a great sale, but when you pay $1 for something, that's getting your money's worth right there. All right, I've had this for a while too. The brand is called Roadrunner, and it's just one of those Western shirts. So it's kind of ugly, outrageous, like Western shirts with the pearl snap buttons. Anytime you can see one of these and it has like an old tag like this, and it's got the pearl snaps, it's got some decently crazy designs on it, pick it up, because these are pretty desirable. This one not so much because of the color, I guess. It's kind of like a dingy color. I've had it for quite a while, and I have this. The price on this shirt has been way up. At times, I've had it up to like $35 to $35 before, and it just didn't sell. So recently, I guess in the past 2 or 3 months, I lowered this thing down to $14.99 plus free shipping, just trying to get rid of it. It did go first class, so I don't know what I paid for the shirt, but I can't imagine I'd pay more than $3 for it. But it sold for $14.99, so I got a little bit. I got my money back in a little bit more. So again, not a big, huge sale, but I'll take it. Hey, now I got a couple of Poshmark sales. I've been selling on Poshmark lately. I got about 50 items up. I have not had a lot of success on Poshmark, but this is one of my more recent sales. This was a Tommy Hilfiger, vintage 90s Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt that I've been trying to get rid of for like 2 years. And I think the big thing with this Tommy shirt is that there is no size tag. It's been cut out. But this is a legit Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt. I can tell by that part of the tag that it is a legit Tommy t-shirt, and I can tell by the feel of the shirt and the way it's made with the logo on the front. If that thing had a tag in it, I guarantee you I would have sold this for 25 to 30 bucks a long time ago. As it is, I was not able to sell it. Finally, somebody bid on it on Poshmark. They paid $12, and I've already shipped it out and gotten my money back. Poshmark takes 30%, and they send you a shipping label, so you don't have to worry about the shipping. It's all prepaid shipping. So that's the good thing about Poshmark. But I got this out finally, so decent sale. Not great, not what I wanted it to be. And here's the best sale I've had in the last couple weeks. This is a vintage Asics nylon windbreaker. As you know, 90s windbreaker stuff, especially with the crazy colors like this one, anytime you see like Asics, Reebok, Nike, or Adidas, brands like that, and they're from the 90s, and let's see if we can get the tag. Here's the 80s, the 90s, and this might even be 80s. I may have mislisted it. This may be 80s, but it's at least 90s, so I really just called it vintage. I don't know if it's from the 80s or the 90s. I couldn't peg it, but it sold for $30, and I got a $24 payout on this sale, so a good sale there. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the sales. I love watching a lot of YouTubers sales just to see what they've been selling and see if I may pick up on something that I've never thought of before. So that's exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm no expert. I'm definitely not a pro at this, but I'm just showing you a few things that have worked for me. I haven't had a big sale since I'm just now getting back into it in January. It's taken a while for me to get my inventory back up, but these are just a few sales that are getting me going. And it's gonna take a while to where I can get back to the status that I was at a couple years ago, where I was doing $400 a week in sales and about roughly $1,500 to $2,000 a month in sales. I hope to get back to that part of my reselling. Of course, that was in my goals video. One of the goals I wanted in 2019 was to get back to the level where I had a lot of inventory and I was making those type of sales. Oh, hey, before I go, I did a thing. Remember I said I was gonna paint my wall? Look what I did. See there? Painting my wall. There's a t-shirt right there. I've been listing some t-shirts over there. I have lighting right here that I move over there, and I'm buying new lighting this weekend. I'm gonna buy it off Amazon, and when I get it, the lighting will be a lot better. So that's gonna be great. Okay, guys, again, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, go down below and follow me on all my social media stuff. I'm very active on Instagram and Twitter. So I would love to interact with some of you guys on social media outside of YouTube. And if you enjoyed the video, please go down and hit the like button, because it does help support the channel. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and come back and let's network and let's talk about eBay and see what's selling. All right, guys, thank you very much. Oh, one more thing before I go, and then I'm gone for real. All right, one more thing before I go. This is my vintage Instagram. This is the Instagram I have for all my vintage items and my vintage business that I am starting. I'm starting a business. I have an EIN number, and I'm going to send off the paperwork to register the business name tomorrow. Let's get a round of applause. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing it, people. But yes, I made 2 sales on Instagram this past week. So remember that vintage haul from my last video? And I had like 45 shirts that I bought for $140. Let's scroll down and let me show you. I sold this shirt right here for $50, and then I sold another Air Jordan Youth baseball jersey for $40. So on Instagram, I sent the guy an invoice. I had to pay the 2.9% transaction fee that PayPal gives you. And I got what was after that. So that's what I've made so far on just 2 shirts, and I paid $140 for the entire haul. So I'm really excited about getting everything else listed because this worked out pretty well. Now I'm done. I promise. So thank you for watching the video. Like, hit subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.